Today on Cam's Kitchen we're going to make chicken flavoured popcorn. One of my favourites, everyone loves it, I really love it. Back in the day when free-to-air TV was a thing, I used to wait for a commercial break to come on. I'd run into the kitchen, I'd make some chicken flavoured popcorn, I'd get back to the couch, and it would be done within the commercial break. I'm sure it's going to take a little bit longer today, but we'll give it a go. Haven't made it for a while. Chicken flavoured popcorn, one of my favourites. Here we go. So here we are at the stove. You can see I've preheated my pan. It's super hot. You can see the smoke starting to come off it. That's why I've just lifted up for a sec. I just wanted to say that make sure your pan is super dry for these things. Where you have little rivets in your fry pan, if they have any water or whatever, any moisture from when you've washed your pan left over, this is really dangerous because it will splatter as soon as water and oil meet. It's never great in the kitchen, so just be careful of that. So I've got the pan, I've got the stove on about a 6 or 7. The pan's super hot. We used to call it the breath of the wok when we were doing wok cooking. That smoke that comes off it, you can start seeing it. The pan starting to really sort of heat up and maintain and hold that heat. So I will have to turn the extractor fan on in a sec, or now, just to let some of that smoke out. Like I said, make sure your pan's super dry before you do this. And here we go. So what I do to do my popcorn is a little pinch of salt in the pan. Okay, then just grab some oil. I know the pan's super hot, good glug of oil. Drop it down to about 5. Let the oil cover the base of the pan, and then drop it down to one end like a little pool. Grab your popcorn, little handful, whatever amount you're after, and let it have a swim in that pool. Let it coat itself all on the oil, and then grab yourself a colander. I'll just grab a colander, 1 sec. Here you go, I've chucked the colander on there, and you can hear it starting to go ding, 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 as it's more and more ready. I always get 1 or 2 pieces of this flying across the kitchen floor. It's very quick, this technique, method of doing it. So don't buy the store-bought bag popcorn. I don't think that's great for you with BPAs and stuff in it. So make your own. And as you can see, it's just about ready. Once it slows the popping process down, it's ready to go. Alright, there you go. I'll stop this and then I'll bring you over to the bowl. So here we are back at Kitchen Bench HQ with our beautifully popped popcorn. And of course it's nice and fluffy and crunchy because of the colander and enabling the air to circulate and get into the popcorn. So now we need to flavour it with the chicken flavouring. And of course my hack for that is chicken noodles. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to cut these open. Take out the little sachet from there, and then of course, make yourself some chow mein or some stir fry or something, and still use your noodles maybe later on for dinner tonight. And I'm just after a little bit of this chicken flavouring in here, so just cut off a little corner like that, and then just a little bit, as in like you've already put some salt in the pan, so they're a little bit salty. So you really want to go easy on this stuff. You just need like a tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. I've only made a little batch of popcorn here. Of course you can make it as large as you want. Keep that little sachet for your noodles later on. It won't miss it. Your noodles really have all that flavour. You only just take a little tiny bit out there just to show you how you can just see that little tiny bit there. And then what you want to do is to do the tango with the bowl, which is like that. And that looks sort of tricky and complicated, but there's more to it than just, a fancy trick, because what it's doing is it's actually taking everything from the bottom and it's flipping it over and turning it over. And you can see chefs, when we do it with woks, and we do it with frying stuff in a fry pan with, pasta and stuff, when we sort of, flip it around. And what they're actually doing, it's sort of bringing everything from the bottom and it's flipping it over and coating it, which is perfect for your chicken flavouring, because you want every piece of popcorn to kiss those little bits of flavour. So what we're doing with that is we're just sort of bringing it down to the end of your hand there, bring it right down, and then basically you want to sort of like do like a circular motion with your wrist. So it's in kind of like your wrist, that flick. It's not so much in your arm. You can see, if you want to have a go of it, popcorn is the perfect vessel to try this technique out, because you know you can get a bit on the floor. It doesn't really matter. It's not like a hot sauce or something. So try it once you've got your popcorn there. And yeah, once I said, bring all your things right down to the very end, to the very corner, and then just flip it like that. There you go, piece on the floor. And there you go, chicken flavoured popcorn. Beautiful. It's not chewy, and that's how you make it. One of my family favourites. Great when you like short and chips and stuff like that. So there you go.